Mark Antimate here, the Pontiff of Japanese Whiskey and your Tokyo Godfather. Today, we're going to be reviewing this one right here on Gentleman's Club Whiskey, Suntory Whisky, aka Suntory Kakubin. Kakubin is a word that means like a square bottle or like a square shape, and you can see it comes inside of this tortoise-shell type bottle that has all these ridges that are embossed on the bottle. This is the very first whiskey that I've ever conducted a video review for. That was sometime circa 2016, could have been 2017, but that video was quite bad, so I had to go ahead and delete that, redoing it up again. I would like to give a shout out to today's sponsor of this video. His name is Atsushi. He's the one that had gifted me this bottle. He gifted this to me sometime probably about a year ago, and I've yet to open it because I've drank it before, like I said, in 2016. I don't even remember the reason why he gifted it to me. It could have been for my birthday, I believe, but I remember who gave it to me, and I have it, and I'm getting ready to open it now. So, although I did away with that video review of the Kakubin, I do have a written review of it inside of my first whiskey book, 50 Japanese Whiskies. It is review number 42. As you can see here, the Suntory Kakubin, nice beautiful picture, and I got my write-up on it that I'm getting ready to read shortly. But before I do that, I want to share something else with you guys. The next video that I'm going to do is the review over the Suntory Kakubin White Label. Now, this is a whiskey that has been off the shelf and has been defunct for about a good 2 years, I would say. Ever since the start of the pandemic, even a little bit before then, this thing just disappeared from the store shelves. And, you know, we just thought that it was never coming back, that it was discontinued. That's the word of the day that I'm thinking of. But about a month ago, I'm walking around my supermarket and this just shows up on the shelf, and the shelf is just full of them. So I'm going to review this one next. If I take this label off, you can see this one is called, it has many names. You can either call it the Suntory Kakubin White Label, as it is a white label opposed to the yellow label, or you can call it the Suntory Kakubin Clear and Smooth. So it is still a Kakubin, and it comes inside the same bottle with the same tortoise shell, but it does have a smoother taste to it. And I reviewed this one around the same time that I conducted the review of this, and I'll tell you guys what I think about that later. This video is not about the white label, so let's go ahead and put that to the side. And just to flex on some people, the Yamazaki Single Malt Japanese Whiskey Limited Edition 2022. Had this one quite good. All right, without further ado, as they say on the YouTube, let's go ahead and open this one up for the first time. Let me just tell you guys while I'm pouring this, I was never impressed with this whiskey. I've always hated it. I haven't drank it for about a good 5 years, and I think I'm still going to have some disdain for it today. Who knows? I might like it, but probably not. This is a drink that is made to be a mixer. It is meant for making highballs, and you can also mix soda with it. Make like a Japanese version of Jack Daniels, like a Jack and Coke, but it's made to be a mixer drink. If you drink it straight, I think it's absolutely terrible. Let me read my review out of the book, let you guys get a freebie here. 50 Japanese Whiskies. This is review number 42. Suntory Kakubin Square Bottle, aka Suntory Whisky, is one of Suntory's oldest brands and possibly its current, most basic offering you can get. It's been around since 1937 and is available throughout Japan, obviously, and Southeast Asia. A mix from barrels that come from both the Yamazaki and Hakushu Distillery. Suntory says it features a sweet aroma, a thick body, and a dry afterglow. I think that's so full of it. They recommend you use this for making a highball. To that, I say any whiskey that can't stand on its own merit, standalone, not mixed with anything, isn't good at all. That doesn't stop many Japanese from liking this, and they do drink it the recommended way. Jack Daniel's is a whiskey used in cocktails in America, and it's good enough to have standalone and is still affordable. This really needs the quality up to make it a better value drink. There are so many Japanese whiskeys on the market for cheaper that are better, for example from Akashi. I don't know why one would reach for this. It looks high quality sitting in its tortoise-shell designed bottle with gold font and Suntory's coat of arms in gold foil. You'd think you were about to drink something made for a king. However, that's not the case. All right, so we got our pour here. The color is quite light. It's a gold color. Let's see if that shows up on camera. And let's hold it in front of the light here. All right, so now that you guys got a look at that. Ooh. The nose, it has an ethanol type smell to it, along with honey. The taste on the palate, quick and potent. And I wrote, it tastes like how isopropyl alcohol smells. Wow, I can't believe it. I want to say, now get a load of this, guys. It's been a good 5 to 6 years since the last time that I drank this. But since then, and since my tongue has become more experienced, I want to say it actually tastes better now than what it did back at the time that I had it back 6 years ago. Surprisingly, you can actually drink this straight. That's not bad at all, actually. This one is 40% ABV, alcohol by volume, which means 80 proof. To all my U.S. Brethren out there, let's just add a little bit of water just to try to open it up a little more, try to bring it down to about a good 35 so that it goes down nice and smooth. Swirl it up there. The smell leaves a lot to be desired. Like I said, the honey is in there, which is very nice. But it does have that alcohol smell, but the alcohol is not as strong as it used to be. I don't know if they changed the formula within these past few years, or if I just become so much more experienced that I just kind of look past, I guess, the discrepancies that immediately struck out to me at the time that I had it upon first sipping. A little bit of water in there makes it even better. Yeah, it's adequate. Let's say that. It's not the greatest thing that I had in the world, but for the price that I paid for it, and don't mind if I tell you that the price is fluctuating these days. Since I bought it the first time, let's go back to it. That was review number 42. The price that I bought it for the first time was 1,382 Japanese yen with the tax included. I don't even know how much it costs now. The price could have went up, down, fluctuated a little bit. I just know that since the first time that I've had it, the tax was 8%, and now the tax in Japan is 10% on alcohol. So there's that. Yeah. Not too bad for what it is. Will I buy it again? Probably not. just because there's other things out there that I want to try. And I mean, the price is definitely right. It's fluctuating around the 1,300, 1,400 yen mark with the tax in, and depending on where you buy it from. But that's not too bad at all, especially for Japanese prices. But for what it is, just wow. I thought I was going to hate it. I thought I was still going to hate it. Let's say that. So, there you have it. A little bit of a punch to it, but also it's watered down enough. I mean, being at 40% ABV, that the punch is gonna be withholding. So there's that. That's the best way that I can say it. I'll go ahead and finish off the bottle. I mean, I'm gonna use it as a mixer more than anything else, but just to drink it straight is actually okay. I'm just repeating myself here. I guess it's time to close out this review. I would recommend to try it at least once, if not ever again after that, but it's good enough to try at least once, and you could share it with your friends, especially if you're having like a get-together or some type of party or something like that, and you only want to crack out the good bottle for your bestest of friends, but for everybody else, there's this. Anyways, salute to you wherever you may be out inside the world. Make sure that you guys drink responsibly. And as always, gentlemen, you guys know what to do. Keep it classy. I'm out.